Britain's Got Talent's been running for 15 years now. Anything you can throw at a digital radio microphone, we throw at. There are performers, jugglers, there are people that sing, there are people that make noises with their hands musically, there are people with performing dogs, there are people who are part of an ensemble. I'm Robert Edwards. I've been in the sound broadcast world for 45 years. I'm here for Britain's Got Talent, which is the #1 UK entertainment programme. The spectrum we've had as a consequence of government changes has reduced the amount of availability of spectrum. So we've had a lot of challenges in making sure that we keep a show like this, which might require 60 or more radio microphones working together, to still be available for our use. 18 months ago, we made the change to digital from the analog Shure systems that we had on stage because of the frequency issues that we had in terms of trying to squeeze more into the less. Axient Digital was our choice for the performance side of this program. We lost all the artifacts that you get with an analog system and an RF system. We gained more clarity, we gained more reliability, we gained the ability to have radio microphones not on exchangeable batteries, but we were into rechargeable batteries all of a sudden, so it suddenly became very green.
My name's Lane Duffy and I do monitors on the show. I think with the Axient, the RF is very solid, which is great. The noise floor is brilliant, so signal to noise is really good.
In terms of the sound quality from the stage, we now have a completely digital path. So with that, we have the benefits of a beautifully clear spectrum. The sound is not tainted by any sort of artifacts of compression. There are no high-frequency transient problems. With Shure, you get what you put in at the front end comes out at the back end. So we don't have any issues now with struggling with trying to make the best possible sound that we can from the artists. The spectrum management is very crucial in London. There are a lot of West End theatres nearby. We have to be sure that the microphones are not going to impact on anybody else. So the security aspect of when you compare up a digital microphone with the receiver and know that you have an encrypted signal, for instance, is an important part of what we're doing. Here, the judges, there is an awful lot of confidential information which goes between the judges in terms of discussing acts, how they think they're performing. In the days of analog radio microphones, somebody sitting in a car, somebody with a transceiver could pick that up and use that. And so from a security aspect from the program, that was one of the first reasons we looked and investigated digital radio microphones, because that isn't an option any longer.
You can cram a lot more into a TV channel, which is obviously helpful. Get less interference problems from the analog stuff, which is obviously really good.
All the artists that we ever work with, their constant gripe is that the packs are too big, they're too bulky, they bulge my costume, they need battery changes constantly. The smallness and lightness of the transmitters, the artists are so happy with the size of these units that they are now at a point where they cease to become an issue from a costume point of view.
So we do all the coordination in Workbench, and then when we've got someone on stage, we obviously don't have to pull them off stage to make any changes, which is really good. And with the show link stuff, that's really handy.
Shure will always be one of the benchmarks of what is deemed to be excellence in audio. And there's a reputation there. There's a desire by the people that produce your product for it to be reliable to work. And when you're taking on board a whole new technology, then it's good to know that the people that you've been relying on for all those years are still going to be there to deliver.
I'd say for me, it's a very good, solid product. That's kind of what you want.
I think Axient Audio Digital is the way forward in terms of audio production, where you need flexibility, hand microphones, body packs, the ability for a microphone to last all day in terms of battery life, the quality of transmission, all make it a first choice for those sort of operations.